And
we're live.
Boom!
Here.
Why do I clap? Why do I clap? Why do I clap? I clap because we are live now, and I want to make sure when I go back on YouTube and watch it, I clap, and that's where we start the broadcast. What up, everybody? This is the Fan Cave Sports Talk. I am Cousin Brad here, and with me, as always, my colleague to that side, my cousin, Controversial Kyle, on the left, doing his Doug Thizzle. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, bro? I'm here to bring the controversy, man.
That's what we do.
It's not much controversy, though, because the Bills is winning.
Yeah, the Bills are
winning. Not only winning, we're crushing them.
Exactly. That's what we're here to talk about. Buffalo Bills Thursday, right before the weekend. We're going to talk all Bills all day today. It ain't going to be as long as Tuesday's show. I mean, we had a lot to cover in Tuesday's show. There's a lot going on in sports, but we're going to talk all Bills today right now. So stick with us. Before we go any further, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, hit the notification bell. It helps us out with the algorithm. And if you do, we'll give you $1,000. Carl, will we?
We might. No. We'll give it to you.
We won't.
We won't.
We might, though.
You might.
But we won't.
No.
We won't. But it does help us out a little bit. We might, though. We won't. But it does help us out a lot in the algorithm, so we appreciate y'all joining us here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you want your comments shown on the show, if you're on Facebook right now watching us, I see a couple people on Facebook right now watching. If you want your comments shown, give Facebook the okay and let us know. We put your comments on the show. It's really that simple. And if you're on YouTube, just post the comments. Just post in the comments. It's boom. It's really that quick. That's all you got to do. Anyway, Thursday night football tonight. Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Who you got in this one? Controversial Kyle.
I would take the Seahawks if they were playing the Buccaneers, but it's actually the Philadelphia Eagles.
It is.
I think it's the Eagles.
It is Seahawks. Yeah, it's Tom Brady and
the Buccaneers. Buccaneers versus Philadelphia Eagles.
What?
Definitely the Eagles.
Wow.
And I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Buccaneers to win this joint. Though the Eagles sometimes put up a fight. The Eagles somehow put up a fight.
You are right. I just made YouTube. I didn't know what game was playing.
I feel like I've seen a lot of Jalen Hurts for some reason. Am I wrong for that?
You seen him a lot of Alabama. You seen him a lot of Oklahoma. You seen him a lot in Philly. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a pretty good quarterback. Did they win? No, they lost. They won. Shout out to them. They won. They beat Carolina. They beat Carolina this week.
They did beat Carolina. Yeah, Carolina that's your boy Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he was looking trash. I got to give you credit. He was looking trash. He was looking trash out there. But, Philly did get the win. But Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Philadelphia Eagles, absolutely. I think Tom Brady going to slaughter them tonight. But you never know. Like you said, Philly's a tough team.
Man, but just like this, and it's a short week. Don't get me wrong, because those scores. So last time we thought that Tom Brady was just going to obliterate the New England Patriots. And they did.
It was a game. And, Tampa Bay on that defense is hurting. They down to Richard Sherman and whoever else they can pick up off the street. Shoot, I might suit up and play corner for them. So you never know. I mean, Jalen Hurts might run wild.
Like the Eagles, do they have a wide receiver?
No. I mean, they drafted that one guy. They drafted that one guy early on in the draft, but he got hurt. So
what's his name? DeMonte Smith. No, DeMonte Smith. They have him on the roster, right? Did he get hurt last week? I thought he played a little bit, but he hasn't done jack.
Yeah, he hasn't. I mean, Jalen Hurts really hasn't done a lot for him. But I mean, let's focus on what we got now. So who you picking the Bucks?
I'm picking the Bucks real quick.
All right, I am picking the Bucks as well. All right, I am picking the Bucks as well. I think Tom Brady's just too big of a matchup. Nick Sirianni shouldn't be a head coach. So
it's not even just Tom Brady. We giving Brady a lot of credit. It's Mike Evans. It's Antonio Brown. It's Gronkowski when he plays.
It's Tom Brady's HGH dealer. Let's be real. His HGH dealer, whoever he got pushing him in growth hormone. Yeah, I mean, it's Giselle's lady parts. It's all of that mixed together. That's keeping this man playing at like 48 years old. So shout out to whoever's giving you the stuff, Tom, and keeping it on the low. It might be Roger Goodell himself. He might give you a prescription every week for whatever steroid that you're taking.
Eating infused broccoli.
Exactly.
You know what you're doing.
The TB12 diet. It's just a lot of steroids in the morning, creatine. That's why we put creatine in our cornflakes, right? That's
why he's so angry on the field. I got a theory here.
For real, we're gonna make a whole YouTube video on why he's 400 years old and just still balling. So we're gonna make a whole YouTube video on that.
Yes, and it kind of juice, man. You having roid rage. Admit it, Brady. Admit it.
For real. And if you think he's doing something, put it in the comments below. I want to hear the funniest comment on what we can get on Tom Brady.
We're going to discover that in these Washington emails.
Yo, for real.
They're going to. They are saying they're going to release the rest of them. And now you guys, we will have our moment of truth. Gruden, you dirtball, whatever you are, it's going to be all good. But as of now, I only know about 3 things.
Did you see what they're trying to do to like? I don't want to say. I don't want to say this because I feel like he deserves way more respect than they're doing right now. They're going to retire Sean Taylor's number this week, and I feel like okay. Here's how I feel about this. Sean Taylor was one of the greatest safeties to ever play the game. If he would have played his whole career, he would have been a Hall of Famer, first ballot. Dude is a straight up savage.
He's a beast.
And I get it. Yeah, you're playing the Chiefs. You're probably going to get annihilated because they're coming off of a loss. And you just now announced that you're going to do that. I don't want to say it's like a fire sale. You're trying to like cover up the bad stuff that happened this week. But to me, he deserves more respect than that. Like you should give.
So what are you saying? You don't want it to happen during this week, or
yeah, I like. To me, it deserves more. All right, it's Sean Taylor. Like you got to get his family in there. You got to get ex-players that played with him. It's like a lot that goes into that. You can't just be like on a Thursday, oh yo, we doing Sean Taylor's jersey, so be there. You know, you can't do. He deserves more than that. This man lost his life defending his family from intruders, bro. Like he deserves way more than that.
That is so sad, man.
For real, cats ran up in his house.
He was a dope football player, man.
For real,
there's a lot of players I wanted to see more of. Like I wish I would have saw more of Bob Sanders. Do you remember how much of a beast Bob Sanders was?
Yeah, Bob Sanders was awesome. He was awesome.
Getting hurt, but Sean Taylor wasn't getting hurt. He was balling out there, man. That dude was a freak of nature.
For real.
I was going to get him out. Every time I opened up Madden, I was trying to trade for Sean Taylor.
Trade for Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor was a savage back there. But all right, that's enough of the boo-hooing. It's time for what everybody came to watch for. Buffalo Bills Thursday before the weekend. Now we got a Monday night game against Tennessee Titans. And like I said on our Houston show, Tennessee, if you thought we forgot what you did to us last year, we have not forgot.
I mean, and it's more than that. If you think we forgot about that Music City Miracle, so every time we never play Tennessee, I have to remind myself, like, no.
Yeah, it's never going to die. It's never going to. It's always be on site.
We knew it was a forward pass. And it's above the line, behind the line, above the line. Behind the line, above the line. Yeah, throw it forward. Throwing touchdown passes on the kickoff. Please.
Fuck you, Kevin Dyson. And Frank Wycheck. We ain't forgot, bro. We ain't forgot. Every time we play y'all, it's on site. Like every time. Right. We ain't forgot, yo.
And then they want to keep playing that clip with Josh Norman. He ain't on our team no more. And it's mad, like insulting things they're doing with this.
Exactly.
Clip. Like, first of all, the play didn't even count. It didn't even count.
It didn't count. Yeah, I know.
It called it back for offset penalties, so it didn't even count. Number one. Number two, it's not even like a real like story of what really took place during the game because we stopped them for like 60-something yards rushing.
Jai, but I ain't gonna lie.
I have the stats. I have the stats here versus the Buffalo Bills.
That Stephon was kind of fire though. I mean, it do look funny. Because keep it a buck. I'm
mad at Josh Norman.
When Josh Allen jump over the dude. When Josh Allen jumped over homeboy, that's been memed all this week. When he jumped over homeboy, so like, I mean, I kind of feel him. Like you gotta make it fun. I mean, ain't much going right in Tennessee right now.
If we see them in the playoffs again, that's all you're going to see.
I don't think they're going to make. Well, they might win. They might make the playoffs.
Like you can put that. Everybody needs to put that poster up in town like that. I'm going to make T-shirts, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys know that I make T-shirts. I'm going to make that T-shirt with Josh Allen jumping over the dude. I got to put that on the T-shirt. It's got to happen, and I need y'all to come support. It's going to be fan. It's going to say Fan Cave. What about Josh Allen? Come jump over the Fan Cave. You guys,
right? Come on the show.
We need you. All right, so listen, the last 3 games. So Derrick Henry's arguably the best player, right?
Yeah, he is.
So this is how we've done against him since 2018. 11 rushes for 56 yards. Zero touchdown. That's 2018. 2019, 20 attempts, 78 yards, 1 touchdown. He averaged 3.9 per game, per average. Last year, when he did the stupid Josh Norman stiff arm, it was nice. That's Norman State Farm. You had the ball 19 times for 57 yards, averaging only 3 yards a carry.
Gasp.
We handle Henry pretty well.
Exactly. And let's be real, they have no defense. And I mean, I think we're gonna win this game. I think we're gonna win this game pretty hand. I think the Titans. I'll talk to you about this before we went live. I think the Titans are gonna outthink themselves when it comes to this. I think they're gonna try to match up with us score for score, and that's not their game. Their game is to not match up with us score for score. Their game is to ground and pound, control the clock, and try to keep us off the field as much as possible. But I think they're gonna outthink themselves, try to match us in points, which they can't do, and they have no defense. So now, again, this is just me here. Now, there are NFL coaches who probably know this knowledge, because if I was playing the Bills, I want Josh Allen and that offense off the field as much as possible. I want to keep the clock ticking. You know what I mean?
They're going to have two strategies. They're going to have a strategy to either put more wide receiver or more cornerbacks on the field, which I don't even know where they're going to find them, but and force us to use Singletary and Moss. And we're going to show the NFL, just like Swayze tried to say earlier this week, if you're out there, Swayze, and I hope you are out there, to see if we can run the ball, which we can.
And why are you not here?
Because everybody wants this traditional one running back run over everybody, and we got 1, 2, 3 running backs, including our quarterback, that can do it, and McKenzie with a little option if you want that too.
Absolutely. I think I think this is going to be the game where we let everybody know, like, yo, can't nobody with us. Can't nobody with us. Yeah, the Chiefs wasn't nice. It was like oh my God, they're really, really good. But this is the week, like, oh, well, we see what the Titans did to you last year.
I mean, I really don't see us facing a real test. I don't even think the Titans are a real test, even though they're the best in their division because their division is trash. You got Jaguars. What do you have?
Indy.
Who's that?
Indianapolis. Houston, and that's it.
Houston. Your division is super trash.
Yeah, so they're going to win by default.
They're going to win that by default. But some things that people got to remember a little bit this game, there's a little danger in the way. I don't know if I know AJ Brown should be playing because I believe he played last game. Julio, or what do you call him, Brad?
His name is I looked it up actually. It's shoot.
Said you ain't calling him Julio no more.
No, I'm not calling him Julio. No, I'm not calling him. I'm not calling him Julio Jones anymore.
You forgot his real name.
I forgot his real name. No. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry. His name is not Julio Jones. It is Quintarius Jones. Quintarius Jones. Yes. So
I think it's for fear of like sports commentators who can't say his name. Like, we have a Quinto.
Really? Really? After Clinton Dix and CJ Huzmanzada and who else? Who else?
TJ Huzmanzada. They made a whole commercial about how they can't pronounce his name. TJ Huzmanzada.
Exactly. Tre'Davious White, DeBrickashaw Ferguson, Leotis McKelvin. Do I really have to keep going here?
It's the Q. People don't like Q words.
Was it Prince Anuka Hakamara? Like it's been a lot of names. People like, yo, what? What was the corner? What was the corner for the play for the Raiders? What was the corner that played for the Raiders? Yeah, now he's a director now. Nambi Asamoah. Yeah, remember him? Remember how hard his name was to pronounce? I remember I didn't get his jersey on purpose, because it didn't have Charles Woodson. But I didn't get his jersey on purpose because I didn't know how to pronounce his name. So I was like,
Zoo is still a thing. Like maybe he just didn't want to go through that. I don't know where Julio came from.
I don't know either. But his name is Quintarius. His name is Quintarius, and he's probably not even going to play. So I ain't really worried about him.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the thing about the Titans. They haven't been at full strength, but I think a lot of people forget that Tannehill is mobile. Tannehill can get mobile.
He played wide receiver in college.
They were smart, and they know they're not at full strength at every other aspect of the game. They would try to, I think, implement a little bit of him. But I don't know who's behind him. You know anybody who's behind?
What do you mean? Who plays the backup?
Behind him? Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody that doesn't matter. Somebody that doesn't matter. Shout out to everybody who liked the show. Shout out to Overdue Bills to see you guys. What's going on? Shout out to you guys watching. Tennessee. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. Actually, we kind of got up ahead of ourselves because we meant to go back and talk about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah,
we got to talk about it on the last show.
We didn't really talk about how we wanted to. Okay, so let's look at the royal ass kicking of the Kansas City Chiefs. Yep, I said it. Yeah. We're demonetized. Frankly, it was worth it. That whooping was worth it. I mean, let's beat the Bills beat them 38-20. They even God didn't want us to win. God didn't want us to win. God put the game on pause for over an hour. Hopefully, we would rage quit.
He didn't want us to win. I think he wanted us to just enjoy it a little bit longer. We had a whole extra hour to enjoy the halftime whooping that we was giving them at first, right?
No. God was
playing. Then on top of it, he was like, you know what? Go ahead, keep doing your thing. You know what I mean?
No. God was playing Madden with the Chiefs. We started winning. He put the controller on pause and was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to wait till he quits. And then he realized, okay, they're not going anywhere. All right, I'm just going to let them kick our ass. And that's what we did. I shouldn't say that. God forgive me.
I'll tell you one thing. The referees.
Lord.
Phantom holding calls. I mean, sheesh.
Ref. Was it flag day?
What's going on? Like, what is going on that you've seen that and you were like, oh, let me get to this flag.
Oh my God! Did you breathe on Patrick Mahomes?
I'm like, what is going on?
You can't breathe on
this to happen.
God. You can't breathe on God Mahomes. What's wrong with you? You can't breathe on sacred St. Patrick Mahomes. You can't breathe on him.
But
can't do that.
See, I almost thought they lost it. I almost thought they played us because Josh. I don't know if Josh threw an interception that one play.
Yeah, he did. He did. But it was
the play before that. They caught this weird hold that didn't even
exist, right? Yeah. And then did you see how the commentators were just like, Chris? I said it before the show. I said it the week before the show. I said it on Tuesday's show beforehand. I said Chris Collinsworth is gonna love Patrick Mahomes, and everything we do he's gonna have a problem with. Soon as Josh Allen got speared Goldberg style into the ground, yep, I'm saying it on camera. It happened. Accepted every time. Chris Collinsworth. Well, I don't know if this is rough in the passer here. I don't know. I've seen a lot more rough in the passer in my day, but the ref got to throw a no, it happened.
Then Al Michaels like, nah. The only thing could be, man, he's driving him into the ground. He's
come on, man. They were so hurt that the Chiefs were losing. They were so hurt. At the fourth quarter, they were like, okay, we got to get out of here. Like this is just getting sad.
And then they were forced to give us our respect. Now I think we earned our national respect, taking down the Chiefs, and which we should have had before that. But granted, we did play some teams that haven't been doing too good. Oh, there we go, my man D.
Yep, D's on the line. We forgot about him. We ain't forgot about you. We ain't forgot about you, dog. We ain't forgot about you. So yeah, we were just reliving. We're just soaking up the last couple of minutes of the Chiefs victory that we just had. We just enjoying the last of it before the week actually starts. It starts the week 6 starts in 5 minutes. So you got 5 minutes here. Go ahead and get your last final thoughts on the ass kicking that we provided to them.
Listen, man, like I said Tuesday, man, I was looking forward to a game like that for years from the Bills. And we finally have a team now that was built from the ground up that is looked at as a team that is a tough out. We could be a matchup problem for a good number of teams in the NFL, and that bodes well for our aspirations going forward.
Absolutely.
And, I just loved how everything came together that game. I was nervous going into it, but once, because it's Kansas City. It's a hurdle we had to clear right quick, and it was excited nervousness. It wasn't a nervous, we might lose. We're gonna lose. No,
I was nervous before the game. Like nervous, I
was like, I'm amped. You know what I mean? I'm ready for this. Like I'm ready. I'm ready to see what we got. And we brought them to it, man. We put the hammer down, man. We really did.
We did. Yes, we did.
And what's crazy about that victory, man? What's crazy to me about the victory is that we didn't even really unleash our full arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I felt
that's a fact. That's a fact.
There was none of that.
We sure didn't.
Cole Beasley didn't even Cole Beasley usually is an intricate part of most games.
Yeah.
And Cole Beasley had one catch? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we didn't really need to.
And fellas, the stat, I don't know how y'all feel about this. Y'all probably feel the same way. But the stat that I smiled at was Josh Allen completed 15 passes and threw for 315 yards. That is scary.
Say it again.
That is scary.
Say it one more time.
15 passes. 15 people.
I thought he was at 276, but I could be wrong. Was he at 315?
No. He went over 300.
Wow.
15 passes completed. 315 yards.
And how many touchdowns?
Three.
Just
three total.
Two to Knox.
Didn't he run one?
He had four. No, he had four. Two to Knox.
Yeah, four total.
I'm
sorry, I misspoke.
And he ran one in.
Total. And he ran one in.
Did he run one in?
Had 50 plus yards rushing. Like this was a signature Josh Allen game that we look forward to him having.
All right.
Yeah, that's that draft. This is what we drafted him for. If you really look at it, the plays that he made is all the reasons we really drafted him. These is the plays to Emmanuel Sanders down the field. That's the play that the broken play that turns Dawson Knox into a 70-yard or whatever yard touchdown. Like those plays is the reasons why we drafted him. Also, the running, him getting mobile to get that touchdown, him getting the first downs in the game. That's all the reasons why we drafted him, and I'm happy that we drafted him instead of Rosen, which I thought was the pick.
I did too. I'm not gonna lie.
But I really was hoping that the Bills had the courage to draft Lamar Jackson. So I thought Lamar Jackson was the best quarterback in that draft during that year. And I was like, I don't think the Bills will have the courage to go and pick him when people are thinking that, oh, maybe this dude should be a wide receiver, or maybe this dude should be this. And I'm like, I think this dude can play. You know what I mean? And I was right.
Not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I wanted Aaron Donald. Knew we weren't gonna get him, but I wanted him anyway.
Was that draft? I don't think that was that draft.
It was that draft.
Oh, you talking about Sam Darnold?
No, what? No,
Sam Darnold.
No, I didn't want him.
Aaron Darnold was like 2 years before him.
No, he wasn't. Yeah. Was he?
Yeah. Aaron Darnold's like 30 years old now. So he's like 8 years old.
Well, he ain't 30.
He's 29.
He's in the league already.
He's scary good. All right, now question we got to ask. We enjoyed it.
Aaron Darnold's 29 years old. I'm telling you.
Man, he's a big dude. Now, all right, we enjoyed it. The game's about to start. Question, and I'm going to ask both of you. Product placement. All right, gotta ask. Now, we seen what happened the last time this happened. We beat the Packers in the preseason, beat the snot out of them in the preseason, played the Steelers, laid an egg. Do you think this team has enough guff to keep the ship moving?
I just don't see any way that they can slow us down with doing anything. I think if we line up and just say hike and just run the ball again, we'll even score 40 points off of that. I feel like against the Titans. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
I don't see any way of them even like stopping us in any way.
Yeah.
The way we're rolling.
D.
You know what? I don't like this matchup.
Oh boy, here we go.
For the Titans.
Here we go. Oh,
I don't like this matchup. That's gonna be your name.
This is it should be right.
Right, that's your trademark.
The one thing I'm looking at, fellas, last year with a lesser defensive line, I think Henry had 57 yards, I think, on 19 carries.
Yeah.
We have a line now. We go like 9 deep.
We do go 9 deep.
Fresh.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a real hard time, and I know a lot of people think Henry gonna run wild on us. No, sir.
I don't think so.
Real hard time for Derrick Henry to get off, and it's gonna make Tannehill. It's gonna make Tannehill have to beat us. And history shows Tannehill cannot beat the Bills to get off, and it's gonna make Tannehill.
All right, so now
he got us last year. He got us last year for whatever reason. I think I want to say
he got us last year because we had to install 2 game plans because we didn't know who we was playing at.
I mean, we tried.
I would die on that hill.
Yeah, it wasn't a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday we played.
Yeah, it was a long.
It was a Wednesday. Yeah, it was a long week. It was a Wednesday. We had like 80 people missing from.
I think what it was is we tried to prepare for 2 teams. I think we tried to prepare for them and prepare for our next team after that because we had to play it coming up like the next week by Sunday anyway. Or do we have a bye?
Right.
We had a bye.
The turnaround. The turnaround.
No, we had a bye though. We had a bye.
No, we did have a bye after that. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, but that goes without saying. I mean, I think this team does have enough to right the ship, and I think that they're going to keep riding this high. I just don't want them to collapse like the Steelers did last year. But to be fair, I don't see that happening. You know what I mean? I think this team has enough guff, has enough leadership with Sean McDermott, has enough guys in that locker room to keep the ship on its move. Oh, yeah, you know what we didn't do? Shout out to Groot. Shout out Groot. Getting the offense was a defensive player of the week as a rookie. Shout out to you, my guy. Forgot about that.
He's 2 months before the season. Yours truly was like, he's gonna be a problem. I've seen him.
I was like, we'll see. I didn't even, to be honest with you, I didn't even think he would get starting reps. And I'm like, Jerry Hughes, Mario Addison, Epinesa, he's not gonna even get no. Where is he gonna get starting reps at? And I'm like, even when he does, he's gonna get in there half the time.
Nah,
He's the best defensive end on this team right now. And at least as far as production.
Okay, statistic wise, I'll give you that.
I mean, Jerry Hughes to me is still the man, but he don't got a sack.
Yeah, there were rumors that they're going to try to trade Jerry Hughes, but I'm like, what are you going to trade Jerry Hughes for? What are you going to get out of him?
There's rumors that know that people have been asking for him.
But I mean, what are you getting?
Draft capital. If we get draft capital and possibly another player, I'll do it.
I mean, what are you getting though? I mean, what are you getting? A fourth, maybe a fourth round?
I'm not trading him. This is a Super Bowl.
That's
team.
What I'm saying. Let's let him win one. Let's let him win one and then cut him in the off season. Sorry, Jerry.
Right. Cut him off.
But this is the thing.
At least you got a ring though.
This somebody that we have overlooked that played awesome this game was Boogie Basham.
Yes, shout out to Boogie.
Yes,
Boogie did his thing.
Disrupting plays.
Getting
the pressure.
You know what?
Was balling this game.
You know what? We also forgot about Starla Tatula, whatever his last name is.
Right.
He has been eating up the guards and the tackles. Yes, Starla Tulale. He has been eating up the guard in the center, and Ed Oliver has been playing well. He's been playing a lot better. He hasn't really made the impact plays. He kind of did, but you could tell the difference between last year and this year. But they were doubling Ed Oliver. Now they got Starla Tulale, blah blah. Whatever his name is.
He know who we talking
about. Yeah, he know. His shirt's big enough. We got it. We know who you talking about, bro. But I like this defense. I like what the defense is doing. Tremaine Edmonds is playing good. I didn't say great. I said good, not great. He's playing good.
Brad, don't poke the bear.
I know, because I know what he's thinking
over there.
I know, but no.
No, I have nothing bad to say about him this last game.
Tremaine he is playing good. I didn't say great.
AJ Klein, you did.
AJ Klein.
AJ Klein was flying around back there. It's like we didn't miss Milano. I was scared because we didn't have Milano. We didn't have him last year in the matchup earlier in the year. So I was
imagine if we did have him though.
About that. Yeah.
Did you imagine if he did have him?
I think we need him though versus Henry because I don't know if Milano. I don't know if what's his name, Klein can handle Henry as much as Milano does.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. And shout out to the best secondary in the league, the SWAT team.
Right.
Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Levi Wallace, Trey
White?
No, not Trey White. Taron Johnson, and then Trey White.
Right. Now listen, Taron Johnson, we didn't talk about his contract. He got the 3-year extension.
He got the extension. He got the extension. Well deserved.
Best slot corner in the league, if you ask me.
Yeah, man. He definitely got his reps, and it's the SWAT team. That SWAT team is the best secondary in the league, man. Best secondary in the league. It's hard to pass on us. I mean, you're not gonna throw at Trey, and Taron's right there. And you got the best backcourt in the business, Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. So the SWAT team should have a pretty easy day this week coming up because Tannehill ain't gonna throw to nobody. They're gonna run Henry reckless out there. So we should have a good game.
They've been running him reckless all year long.
How long can we keep this up? Being the first scoring defense in the top 5 scoring offense. How long?
You look at the schedule, it looks like we're gonna do it all.
I'm gonna be real, yo. I'm gonna be real. I mean, we do have the Bucks on our schedule.
The Jets twice.
We got the Jaguars.
You got the Patriots.
I mean, granted, these teams should be better by the time we play them. They'll know their offense a little better. But we still got to play the Jets twice. We got to play Miami again. That's 3 games.
Oh, that's going to be, man. People from my job going to that game. People from my job going to the Halloween game. I
might be going to this Tennessee game.
You're going down? You going down to Nashville? Not Nashville.
Yeah. I got a friend that lives down there, so I might be stopping there. I have to go to Atlanta this weekend, so I'm thinking about on the way back up because I have to drive back up, help transport some stuff. I should say it like that.
Legally transporting goods. That's all he's doing.
No, my cousin is moving back up here for a little while, so I got to help him move some stuff and get him back up here. So I'm gonna say, hey, maybe we can stop in Tennessee real quick and catch the Bills game. I'm hoping.
I heard that is the hottest ticket in Nashville right now, and there's a lot of people from Western New York going down.
Oh, you already know. They're going down there.
I got my strategies, man. I got my strategies on how to get that ticket. If I can't get one, then I got my strategy.
You already know what's going down. There. All right, now, big question I did want to bring up on this show. Obviously, we know, Las Vegas Coach Jackass. He's out. He's out of there. Now, I don't know. I mean, they got the interim head coach as offensive coordinator, I believe, or assistant head coach. Mm-hmm. Now, we already know, and we deal with this every year. Brian Daboll, he's a hot candidate.
Yeesh.
Coming up.
Oh no!
I mean, let's think. I'm just being real. Him and Eric Bieniemy, both of those guys didn't have head coaching jobs yet. And there is a head coaching job at this offseason wide open. That door is wide open.
Coach what? Somebody says. Facebook user. I got to find out who that is.
I personally, Brad, I like that you brought that up because I personally want Eric Bieniemy to get a head coaching job.
I do too. I think he's definitely well-deserved one. He's definitely deserving of one, and I think he's definitely. I think he would. I don't know if he would be the front runner, but I think he's definitely in the conversation. Definitely make some calls. He definitely earned it. He definitely earned it.
Yeah. Leslie Frazier too.
I'm waiting for John to start snitching and calling out names.
That's my brother Steven. Who said, "Coach what?" We're talking about John Gruden, man. We really talking about John Gruden.
Hold on, listen. Anthony Price had a comment. He says, "I'm waiting for John Gruden to start snitching and calling out names. The man lost everything. Ring of Honor cut from Madden 22.
They called him from Madden 22? They did.
They took him out.
Could you imagine?
They took him out.
Because I'll tell you something, man. If I go down, everybody goes down.
Where are we now? Madden is canceling people?
I mean, let's be real. I mean, kids play the game.
We got an OJ Howard touchdown with the Buccaneers up. Surprisingly.
I don't have him on my fantasy.
As long as Antonio Brown and Chris Godwin catch something, I don't care who scored touchdowns with them.
All right, so we mentioned Eric Bieniemy. We also mentioned obviously Brian Daboll is going to be in the conversation for head coaching job next year. What about guys we're not talking about who I think should get a coaching job? Like, did you see them maybe bringing in Marvin Lewis? Do you see that happening?
The NFL, I don't know what it is against Marvin Lewis.
No.
No. Let's think about it. Let's think about it before we say no. The Bengals were awful for a long time. They were awful. They were a guaranteed win on your schedule. If they were on your schedule, you go into that. That's a guaranteed win right there. He got there, turned it around. Did he ever win a game in the playoffs? No, never won. But he turned that team around. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right. He did. So they went from awful to mediocre.
I'll take that.
That's a step up.
Yeah, but it's a different game now. You know what I mean? And I think they're really looking. Most organizations are looking for innovative, new, young head coaches. That seems to be the route. Like, get the young guys in there. They keep saying they don't want to go back to the old guys.
But some of these guys don't deserve jobs, in my opinion. Like Nick Sirianni, the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, he was not the dude to hire. He was not the guy to hire. Speaking of Philadelphia Eagles, why not bring back Doug Peterson? Why not put him in Oakland?
He's old.
He's not that old. Hey, look, he's not that old. Look, he got Philly to the Super Bowl. Won the Super Bowl. Hold on, look, won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Then 2 years later, they was like, nah, son, we getting you out of here. I mean, if you win a Super Bowl, you got at least 5 years before things start.
Was he also their GM? Because I feel like there was some questionable moves of them cutting quarterbacks and I don't know when. I don't know if there was a GM.
I don't know if there was a GM. But I mean,
ain't that why he left? Because they got rid of Foles. I think that's why he left, right?
No, I mean they had to trade Foles at that point. Foles was out. Foles went to where did he go? He went to not Chicago. He went to where did he go? My God!
He wound up playing for that team for a little bit.
Then he went somewhere the year before he went to Chicago.
Was it the Rams?
It wasn't the Rams? I can't remember.
Nah.
I can't remember where he went. He went somewhere. Was it Miami? No, it wasn't Miami.
Oh no. It was Jacksonville.
Yes, he went to Jacksonville.
It was Jacksonville.
Oh yeah. He was battling. What's his name?
Then he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt like week 1. He got hurt like week 1. Yeah.
What's that quarterback?
Minshew came in. Minshew Mania, the push room mustache. Shout out to him.
Who's that quarterback that took them to the playoff? Jacksonville to the playoff.
Oh, Bowles. Was it
Bowles?
Bowles, yeah. Blake Bortles.
Yeah, Blake Bortles. There you go. Blake Bortles.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Blake Bortles, man. Anthony Price says the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs. That's exactly what we said to Eric Bieniemy. We think he deserves the opportunity there.
A dude that a lot of people don't talk about right now is the Buccaneers offensive coordinator.
Byron Leftwich.
Byron Leftwich might be a dude.
He's another guy. I mean, there are a lot of guys out there that I don't see them. I don't see them.
It's going to be a match with whoever Mike Mayock. I think because Mayock is the GM. So
yeah, but I don't see them going with Leftwich. I just don't think he would fit for that team. I see him taking over like a trash team and then making them good again.
I think that's like a Raiders type of pick.
They could call me.
I think with that team, because that's a playoff team right now. The Raiders are they might not be after this year. This year now that they're coaching,
they got a tough division.
Yeah, but that's a playoff team. They were smoking hot a couple of weeks ago. Everything was all good just a week ago. But just saying, that's a Jay-Z pun right there for our younger viewers who didn't get that. But anyway, they were a playoff team. They had just beaten, the snot out of somebody, and they were coming in strong. And then this happened. But I think if you want a guy that's going to bring some credibility back to that organization, I think Eric Bieniemy would be perfect for that job. Somebody said he can go to the who? Byron Leftwich? Yeah, Byron Leftwich could go to the Giants. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They might have to do an overall GM.
I would not wish that. Man.
Listen, you know what?
They need a whole change.
You know what? As long as Bill O'Brien or Adam Gase are not in the conversation, you pretty much a layup whoever you hire.
I don't even know who's worse, Gase or O'Brien. I think
Bill O'Brien is worse. Bill O'Brien
went to the playoffs.
Just for that trade that he orchestrated alone, Bill O'Brien is worse.
Bill O'Brien, Bill O'Brien is worse. Adam Gase is just.
It's like, are you serious right now? You gave Hopkins up for peanuts.
Yeah, that's because he didn't care about the organization. He knew he was going to be fired after that year. He's like, you know what?
Yeah, he knew he was gone.
All right. So, if I had to choose, I think Eric Bieniemy would be perfect for the job. I think that's the guy you definitely bring in. If you're at Mark Davis, you on the line with the Chiefs. Like, look. But to be fair, do you want to send Eric Bieniemy in the division? Do you want to do that? I didn't think about that part. So that brings Brian Daboll back into the conversation.
If we win the Super Bowl, Daboll will like. But the thing is, with these teams, they don't be having the patience to wait till after the Super Bowl. They want their coach. The only way Daboll is going to get hired, to be honest with you, is if we're out of the conversation before if we're like not in the playoffs anymore, which ain't going to happen. We're going to the Super Bowl, and they're not going to have a chance. They're going to want their coach in by then. They already fired their head coach. Not fired. He's already gone, so they know they have to get a coach.
But I get why certain teams do that though, because they got a lot of organizational things to get done, and they want their guy in there so they can get with the team and do the all season stuff.
Yeah, the Raiders
want uniformity. You know what I
Right. And you know the Raiders, they're a little sluggish when it comes to the Rooney Rule and stuff like that. You remember what they did last? They pretty much hired John Gruden 2 years before he was actually the coach. Like, come on, man. Like they interviewed T. Martin. You remember him? T. Martin, he was offensive coordinator at Tennessee. Not the Titans, college. They interviewed him just pretty much for laughs. Like he was gonna actually get the job, and they did it just because of the Rooney Rule, which is like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. And it's a shame.
He gave him the opportunity to get in the room and be able to knock
he did that. He did. He was going to hire John Gruden. We knew that was like everybody knew that was going to happen. Jacksonville needs a real coach. That's absolutely right. Oh, could you imagine if Urban Meyer went to the Raiders? Woo! Oh,
I think after this,
he done. If
he lost all credit. He lost all credibility.
He ain't fired yet,
he ain't fired yet. They couldn't fire him this week. So he saved his job for another half a season. Oh no, I'm sorry, another couple of weeks. You know what I mean? But he's probably gonna go back to college. He's better at college. He's a college coach. I said that at the beginning of the year. This wasn't gonna work. But I think Brian Daboll.
It's that weird. So the culture now we can cancel. We can cancel the dude who said something 10 years ago, right? We're not canceling the dude who's fingering basically another female that's not his wife alive on a video.
Yeah.
Like video has done a lot to the NFL. Like Ray Rice.
Ray Rice.
You had to.
Man.
These videos, like if we had videos of some of these players hitting their
could you imagine from the 80s if we had social media in the 80s?
Dude.
The NFL would be so terrible.
Imagine
NFL would be terrible.
Imagine seeing Lawrence Taylor doing a line of cocaine.
Right? Can you imagine Michael Irvin and all those guys?
They would be under so much scrutiny if we had social media.
There would be so many NFL Hall of Famers.
I believe these dudes is actually doing drugs, like drugs.
Oh my God!
Not like weed drugs, but like drugs. Like,
it would be a lot. I'm gonna keep it real. It would be a lot of Hall of Famers in prison right now if we had social media back then. I'm just keeping it a buck. Just keeping it a buck. So, all right, now the Bills coming up this week. We got to do our point spread. So,
we had our picks already. I'm assuming you would have picked the Bucks, right? We just picked the first team, Philadelphia, but the Bucks. Even though the game is going on right now, I'm assuming you would have picked the Bucks, right?
Yeah, I did.
We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. All right, so now Bills, Tennessee. All right.
Now, did anybody know the point spread in that game? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Last time I heard, it was -5.5 Buffalo. That's the last time I heard it.
Okay.
So if you were a betting man, which we don't advocate betting, right?
We don't
because we want betting to responsibly.
Betting is an addiction. Please don't gamble responsibly.
Right.
And if you need help, there are many outlets that you can look up in Google. Gambling can be an addiction.
And if you need help, don't ask.
Don't spend the life savings on it.
Don't watch this show.
Don't blame us when you lose. Okay,
exactly. We had to say that. Disclaimer.
Would you say the Bills are going to win by more than 5?
Yeah,
I think the Bills are going to win by 2 touchdowns. I think at least 2 touchdowns.
I mean, we beat Kansas City by 18 points.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So
we can beat Tennessee Titans by 18 points.
I think we'll beat Tennessee by 17.
All right, I'm gonna start it off right here. I'm gonna go Bills. I'm gonna go Bills 35. Tennessee. I would say Tennessee 14. I think they're gonna score touchdowns in garbage time. So I would say Buffalo 35, Tennessee 14.
We're going back to the 40s. Buffalo Bills going back to the 40s. I'm saying 40. Let me see. What's a good number?
I like that. I like that energy, Carl.
I'm up to 45. I'm at 45.
That's right. Put more on there.
I'm at 45-17.
45-17.
Forget it. It's Thursday.
I think they're going to get a field goal in there early. They're going to fill us out.
Give 48. Give 48.
I want our backups to play. So I want our backups to play. That's why I'm giving them
45-20. 45-20.
Okay.
45-20.
Shout out to another shutout, man. I won't be surprised to be another shutout. You know, right now
Joker
every other week a shutout.
Joker, shout out to you, my guy. Glad you're up and healthy. He just commented on YouTube. Buffalo 40, Tennessee 10. Shout out to you, Joker, in Arizona.
What up,
we ain't forgot about you, bro.
Glad you feeling better too, man. Glad you recovered
well. We was all praying for you, dog. We was all praying for you. Glad you're up and healthy, my guy. So shout out to you. All right, D, what's your score?
Tie game, Bucks Philly 7-7. Zach Ertz just scored a touchdown from Jalen Hurts.
I'm gonna be humble this week because I've been talking crap all week since we beat Kansas City. So I'm gonna go Buffalo 41, Tennessee 6.
Ooh. Wow, that's humble. Oh,
yeah.
I think you might be right. I think we might let them get a field goal. I think we might let them get a couple field goals. You might be right on that.
All right, I respect the energy. All right, let's make the picks. Going down
right now, we got a trend right now. Every other week is a shutout. Every other game is a shutout.
Absolutely.
Shout out Miami. Then we took a little time off for Washington, right?
Goose egg. We want the goose eggs.
Or the Texans. No, we gave them a shutout too. Man.
Yeah, we gave them a shutout. All right, here we go. We're gonna run down week 6. I would have the cool Sports Center music, but copyright laws, so can't do that. All right, here we go.
They got that song copyright.
Yeah, Disney, man, Disney.
Yeah, Disney.
Disney,
you don't want to come at Disney like that.
Yeah, you'll lose. You'll lose.
But what if I make the melody go on?
I mean, I ain't mad at you, but you know. All right. All right, here we go. I know. I respect the energy. I respect it. All right, here we go. All right, tough game. Jaguars, Dolphins. 9:30 a.m. This is another London game because we send the Jaguars over to London to build the brand in England. We send the worst teams over there. So congratulations, London. You're welcome.
He said can you use the English action for that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the bloody Jaguars. I think they're gonna win. I really don't think Miami has a chance here. The Jaguars are gonna take it easy on them. They're gonna beat this. I like this. I like them beating on the Miami Dolphins. I like them to win 21 to 6.
Do we really? Where is Tua? Is ribs?
Doesn't matter.
How long does it take your ribs?
Doesn't matter. Does it matter? Like,
I'm just curious. Like, does it take this long? I believe Travis. I remember Travis Henry like playing with broken ribs.
Hey! Players were built different back then.
Yeah, he was a different.
And he was a running back. He was built different.
Yeah, like getting hit. Like you're guaranteed. Like if you're a running back, you're guaranteed to get hit on that play.
Exactly. But you know, hey! Travis Henry is built different. He got like 18 kids, and he in prison right now. He built different.
Travis Henry. He was crazy.
I like Miami this game.
All right. So you going Miami? You going Miami? D, who you got?
I mean,
Miami still got a defense. Don't remember.
Don't even say they got a defense. Don't even tell that lie.
It's like a pillow fight. I mean, I don't even know.
Oh,
they got the best corner duo in the league, supposedly, right?
No, they don't. Don't tell that lie.
Jacksonville got to win a game, don't they?
They do.
They got to win a game.
And maybe England might be the place, or London might be the place.
No, it's not. Miami going
to I got Jacksonville. All right, here we go. And Joker has the Jags over Miami, 21-10. Joker, thanks for staying with us, bro. We appreciate it. All right, Vikings, Panthers. I think the Panthers turn this around. I got the Panthers winning this one. I think my man, Sam Darnold, I got him. I'm thinking he's going to turn it around this week. I mean, what has happened to the Vikings? What happened to Kirk Cousins? What happened to him? What has happened to Kirk Cousins?
Dalvin Cook.
He's the same guy.
Dalvin Cook been hurt.
The same guy he always been.
No, you remember Kirk Cousins. You remember good Kirk Cousins.
Like, there's two different Kirk Cousins. There's like, oh yeah, baby. What was he saying?
Like that?
You like that?
You like that? And lately, no, we don't. What has happened?
He was on fire the first few weeks.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what happened. What happened to Justin Jeffries? What happened to the thing? What happened to that? What happened? Where did that go?
He scored a touchdown last game. Man. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, you can't throw the ball to yourself, you know.
I guess not, but I'm going Panthers in this one. Carl, who you got?
Oh man, it's a difficult game because I just don't trust the Jaguar. I mean, the Vikings to do that 2 times.
I mean, this is another. To me, is another pillow fight. I mean, I don't know who to take.
Right. I still don't believe in the Panthers just yet. I know Brad does because they got Sam Darnold. But I want to keep up. I want to keep up my hate for Darnold. Not hate, but
wow.
My hateration.
He don't even play in the division. He don't even play in the conference anymore.
I don't care.
He holds grudges,
You gotta let that
Darnold,
go.
I want to say he had the worst game from a quarterback all year long. That game. I don't even think Fields played that bad. Oh, no, yes, Fields definitely played that bad.
Yeah, Fields was terrible. And Tua had, you know what?
Never last week, though, Fields won. Yeah,
all right. So who you got?
I'm going Vikes.
All right. D, who you got?
I'm going to pick the Panthers.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
He loves Sam Darnold, too.
Yeah. He's the fan.
Right.
He's the fan.
Yeah.
He's accepted it.
Is he over Cousins yet? Is he over Cousins?
No. I think so. Yes, he is.
No, he's not over Cousins.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I mean, that's how I kind of decide my game. So I was like, who got the better quarterback? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Joker picks the Panthers 17-6. I like that, Joker. Thank you for the energy, bro. All right, next matchup we got to talk about. Two teams going in this week. Two teams. We got the Ravens. We got the Chargers. If this isn't a game to watch, I don't know what is right here. Lamar Jackson has been playing outside of his mind. Pay this man. Let this man get his money. He's definitely earning it. He's been doing all this with a recycled offense. Let this man get his bread. It's Los Angeles. Oh, it's hard to say. Los Angeles Chargers, second best team in the AFC, behind you know who. But second best team in the AFC. Man, I'm gonna go Chargers in this one. I'm gonna go Chargers. Carl.
Oh man, this is difficult. Then I gotta hear
Carl, keep in mind though, these are two teams that are at the top of the AFC standings.
Yeah.
The loser drops below the Bills.
Right. Well, the loser the winner we might be seeing in the AFC Championship.
Possibly.
Let's see here. I do think like the Chargers.
Provided that we win in Tennessee.
I can't see. I really don't have nobody that I think will win this game. But since the Chargers been putting up 40 points, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Chargers. Lamar, I just don't know how sustainable everything he does really is. Like nobody has popped him. Like I haven't really seen him take a real wicked hit. I've seen Giles take some wicked hits, but I still haven't seen Lamar Jackson take a wicked hit.
All right.
I'm gonna go Chargers, I guess.
All right, D, who you got?
I mean, when I look at this matchup, man, it's two offenses that have the capability to put up 40 points.
Like it, Joker. I'll get yours next. But
Somebody has to make a stop. Somebody got to play defense. Unfortunately, I don't think it's LA's day because Lamar Jackson has a rabbit's foot where you don't expect a rabbit's foot to be.
All right.
Pick the Ravens.
All right, go Ravens.
Man.
Look what Joker said. Look what Joker said, though. Joker says Chargers 30-28 in OT.
Woo! I can see that.
What time is this game going to be at? Does anybody know the time?
The time of the game is 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So it's in Baltimore. In Baltimore.
Wow. I don't know. It's a difficult game. I ain't going to be mad if I lose one of these because I just don't see a clear-cut winner. Wait. Where are they playing?
Baltimore. I just said it.
Oh, you did say Baltimore.
I said Chargers. I'm still sticking with the Chargers.
They got to fly to the East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm going back. I'm going back to Baltimore.
Wow.
Oh, you say,
going back. Home field advantage matters.
Just because they're flying to the East Coast.
Right. Flying to the East Coast. The home field.
That game travels though. They travel with that offense. That offense travels with it.
That's cool. They gotta be. They're gonna have some legs. Travel from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast. It's tiring, man.
Yeah, Bosa's coming too. Just throwing it out. He's not like missing his flight or something.
Yeah,
he's gonna be on the plane.
Bosa's gonna have to chase Lamar Jackson. Good luck.
Hey, you act like he can't do that.
All
right.
He is pretty fast.
That's what I'm saying. Well, okay, whatever you want to do. All right. Now, L.A. Giants. L.A. Speaking of going cross country, coming to New York. New Jersey, because they don't play in New York. So L.A. coming to New Jersey to play the New York Giants. I'm going L.A. all day. I don't think if anybody's going for the Giants, raise your hand.
Listen, Mike Glennon is back. Devontae Booker is balling, and it still won't matter because the Giants gonna lose.
That scared me a little bit.
I don't know. You see how he set you up? You see how he set you up for that?
Yeah, he said Mike Glenn is back.
He's like,
Antonio Brown, touchdown.
Hey.
There we go. There we go.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Texans, Colts.
Oh.
Davis Mills is balling.
Yeah, Joker just said LA. Joker said LA 48, NY 10. So yeah, Joker's going with. I said if anybody's pick. All right, you know what? If anybody's picking the Texans, raise your hand. I've said.
Wait a minute.
Was that a hand raise? Was that a hand raise?
Hold on, man. Hold on. I don't think the Texans are as bad as you guys think they are.
Yes, they are.
They're the worst team in football.
Didn't they just win?
No, they didn't.
They
blew a 22-9 lead to the Patriots.
They were playing New England. They were up. They were playing well, but Belichick gonna Belichick. So.
I'll give it to Indy.
They fell right apart.
Exactly. So all right, just making sure anybody. Hey, shout out to Frank Wright. All right. Okay. Next one is the same thing. Chiefs, Washington. They're retiring Sean Taylor's number. If anybody's picking Washington, raise your hand. Anybody?
Anybody? Where is this? Is this game in Kansas City or
Washington? In Washington. They're retiring Sean Taylor's number for some reason.
Yo, listen. Wait a minute. Let's talk about this for a second.
Come on, man.
Okay. No, it's not about Heineke. It's about both of their defenses are trash right now. So, okay, yeah, Kansas City.
Okay, that's what I thought. You tried the curl setup, didn't work. Doggone well you wasn't picking Washington in this game. And Joker, you might as well not even leave it in the comment because I already know you're not picking Washington either.
No, man, Kansas City is not looking that good. They really just not. But I just feel like Andy Reid ain't about to go for that. Patrick Mahomes ain't about to go for that.
I don't see them having two bad games in a row. I just don't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Their running back is hurt though.
Okay, I'll say this again. If anybody is picking Washington, Joker kind of got to get. He said Chiefs 28, Washington 17. That's you know what? If that was the score, I would respect Washington. I would respect Washington more if that was the score. I would respect them.
Yeah, because they haven't been able to stop anybody this year.
All right, so I would respect them if that was the score. So shout out to Joker. All right, next one up, man. This is a lot of bad games. This is a lot of boring football going to be played this week.
Yeah,
Packers, Bears in Chi-Town.
I don't see that that game isn't that boring though.
Get to see Fields.
Okay, anybody picking the Bears? Raise your hand.
No, wait a minute.
No. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No.
Devontae Adams is an animal.
All right, no, I'm not picking.
If anybody's picking the Bears, raise your hand. Now you're not in trouble, but me and Bebop and Rocksteady want to talk to you in the bathroom, and there's going to be no cameras or witnesses. So whatever. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh my God, this game just keep getting worse. All right, Bengals, Lions.
Oh Jesus!
Anybody?
Oh my Lord! Oh God!
If anybody wants to pick Detroit, raise your hand. Oh, wait a minute! Hold on! Stop the presses. Joker said, and I quote: "He just put it up. Chi-Town 21, Packers 20 in overtime." Joker, you a bad boy. You a bad boy.
I know why he did that though. Because that Chicago's defense, man, ain't playing too bad right now.
Yeah, Khalil Mack still play for them. Unfortunately, he still plays for them.
Aaron Rodgers gonna put up more than 20.
Yeah, I know. I'm going back.
But I'm not.
Hey, Joker, I respect the energy. I respect the energy, bro.
There has been upsets every single week in the NFL. Like teams that have came out of nowhere. Like what in the world? Where did this team come from?
I mean, like week 1, you got upset by Pittsburgh.
I mean, and it was close.
And the Packers got upset by the Saints.
Listen, Cincinnati almost had them boys. Cincinnati did have them, minus them missed field goals. I don't know. Cincinnati just.
That's why, I was like, maybe we should review this a little bit but I'm not confident enough in
the
Justin
Jets beat the
Fields.
Titans.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the link out the Texans. I'm sorry, the Bears just yet. I'm not ready to pull them out yet. I think the Packers are going to win this one easily. All right, Bengals, Lions. Oh man, did y'all not feel bad for Dan Campbell? Did you not feel bad for him? I just felt horrible.
Let him off the hook.
He made me want to cry.
Right? Like, yo, y'all made Dan Campbell cry, man.
Every week,
have a heart.
You let him off the hook.
Do you guys not have a soul? You made Dan Campbell cry. You made the head coach cry. Like, how dare you? You guys shouldn't win a game. No wonder God hates you. Like, for real. Freaking Detroit,
city, baby. I don't know what I don't know what happened.
God, I'm sorry, but they made Dan Campbell cry, and that's just sad.
What did they do?
I teared up a little bit watching. I teared up a little bit watching that.
Yeah, what did they do?
They lost to the Vikings.
So I didn't know he cared that much. You know.
We're talking all this stuff about Gruden and Urban Meyer. When your head coach cares that much that he cries in the post-game press conference, like, yo, if you don't go give that man the biggest hug and want to run through a wall for that dude, y'all shouldn't win a game.
It don't work like that no more. They about to have memes crying all over the place. Like, you got that at Jordan.
You just care. That means you just care about the money.
Right, for real. You have no soul. If you watch that press conference and you didn't shed a tear, you are dead inside.
Listen,
I felt bad.
I'm a player on that team. Every team meeting, I'm like, hey, I want to thank y'all.
Like, you made Dan Campbell cry, and Dan Campbell is like the hardest dude. Like, dude. That's the dude you want to take to the bar if you got issues. Dan Campbell is the hardest dude, and he was crying.
He went from talking about biting kneecaps.
Yeah, biting kneecaps off. He wanted to walk out a lion on the field. Like, yo, you made him cry, bro.
He cares.
It kind of makes sense. That's the dude who cry while he fighting. Like,
I know. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. There's still more to take, bro. Bring it. Bring it. My father's a cop. I'll kill everybody here.
Oh, God.
That's the dude who cry when he fighting. He bites somebody in the eye.
For real.
Oh, man.
That's my girlfriend. Don't kiss her. Like that. I love Dan Campbell. I wish he was a coach for us. Shout out to him.
Yo, man.
All right, moving on. This is actually a good game. This is
actually very like robotic. I never know. Like, but I ain't gonna say like last game. Like, he was in the referee's face on a couple of them calls. Like, yo, what?
He was. That's why he was crying out of the game.
Yeah, like, yo, if he wasn't, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. We gonna keep it a buck on the fan cave. Which one of y'all really thought he was gonna set it on the refs after the game? I thought he was going to set it on the refs.
Not after the game. I'm talking about during the game. He's losing.
No, I'm talking about after the game. I'm talking about after the game when they lost. Like,
I meant that was something that happened too there during the game.
But that was one of them.
They called pass interference right on that one play.
Yeah.
And the ball wasn't even catchable. Like, Mahomes threw the joint straight out of bounds by like 7-8 yards. And I was like, and I see McDermott's face like, yo, it was not even, no way he could have caught that ball anyway.
For real.
It was like 8 yards out of bounds. I was so pissed off about that play.
He was so mad. And I respect the energy, Dan. I respect the energy, man. It was the only reason why I'm crying is because of the adrenaline.
He said, I care about these guys in the locker room. I care about this organization.
Yo, for real. Y'all made Dan Campbell cry, man. I can't come back for that.
Dude, I'll be giving that dude a hug just every practice.
We're a bad team. It's all right, coach. It's not your fault. We just suck. That's all.
Yo, man, they be right there, man.
I know. You just can't get it done. But I respect the energy, man. Shout out to you, Dan Campbell. Come on the show. All right. Now, this next game is actually going to be competitive. I can't wait to actually watch this one. This one's going to be dope. Cardinals, Browns in Cleveland. Yeah. Dog pound. Kyler Murray.
Let's see if Cleveland's a real team. And another bad performance, not bad performance, but non-existent OBJ again last week.
I wish they just trade him and get it over with. Just trade him. Trade him to somebody.
Baker is better when he's not in the game.
Yo, I say that every year. I said it last year. They are a better team without him. Like, why do you keep him on the payroll?
It's too it's a secret weapon. Like, you gotta keep that. Imagine, like, they might need him versus the Buffalo Bills.
Bro,
like, you might need him.
Nah.
No, you don't.
Nah.
You don't need them any other time.
And they don't even have and they haven't even had what's their slot wide receiver that I hate?
Jarvis Landry?
I hate him. I hate him bad. I cannot stand him. He hurt my man. He hurt my safety.
Oh yeah,
retired on that cheap shot, man. You did not have to do that, bro.
That was dirty. That was dirty, man. We ain't forgot.
He did. He didn't have to.
We ain't forgot.
It was totally unnecessary. You could have just stood there, and then and Aaron Williams when they got back into play.
Yeah, we ain't forgot, bro. We ain't forgot. And the Joker says Cardinals 28, Browns 20 in overtime. I'm going Cardinals in this one. I think the Cardinals are better, but you never know. We'll see what the Browns are made of. Like you said, Carl.
I don't trust Mayfield's consistency, but I do trust that running game.
Yeah, that running game is serious.
And I think the Cardinals got slowed down last week. They looked slower.
Yeah, and it was Trey Lance's first start, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't know if it was just the San Francisco defense. Like
it probably was.
They barely won that game. They barely won that game. I'm gonna go Browns.
Okay, you going Browns. D, who you going with?
Man, this is tough.
Arizona can't stay undefeated. They just can't.
You think this is the one they go down? Okay.
This is the one they go down.
I mean, it could be, but right now, I'm gonna pick the team on fire. I'm gonna go Arizona.
Cardinals. All right, you're going Cardinals. All right, next one up: Cowboys, Patriots.
Oof. Now, let me ask you this question before we move there. Okay. I want to know if the Browns beat the Cardinals. Are they back in this? Are they in the conversation now with the Bills and Chargers?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
No.
How, do they got to beat the brakes off of them for you to give them that consideration?
I mean, you gotta. If you shut them out, absolutely. You shut them out, absolutely. You do.
I think they're in the conversation. If they beat the best team, the team with the best record in the NFL, we got propelled into that conversation even more so because we took out the Chiefs, a losing team.
But to keep it a buck, we knew that the Chiefs' defense was terrible. Nobody. I mean, the Cardinals are undefeated.
But still Patty Mayonnaise.
They did look.
Patty Mayonnaise. They're still considered top contender one of the top contenders in the AFC. So it's like I think the Browns make a claim.
For me personally, they got two teams in their own division that they got to fight through before I can even give them AFC top dogs.
Who's that? You got one team.
Cincinnati and Baltimore.
Cincinnati's nothing.
Nah, Cincinnati's pretty good, bro.
On
the low.
They're not
Cincinnati is pretty good,
bro. They're not on the Browns level.
I don't know, man.
They're not on the Browns level. They're not even anywhere near the Browns level.
I don't know.
Man, you crazy. No. Joe Burrow could outdo. I'll pick Joe Burrow on any Sunday over Baker Mayfield.
I would do that, but they got one wide receiver. The Browns got a couple of them. The Browns have two monster.
What you talking about? The Bengals have Jamar Chase and Higgins. Both of them boys are good.
Jamar Chase is still a rookie. He got speed. I'll give you that.
Jamar Chase is legit. He's legit, bro.
Listen, Burrow is fragile, and Myles Garrett is on that team, and Jadeveon Clowney will be back, I believe. That team is tough.
True.
The Browns is tough, man. That running game alone is going to decimate.
You know what?
Decimate the Bengals.
You know what, D? He's scared of the Browns.
No. I just want to say they're a team.
You are scared of the Browns.
I want to give you. No, I'm not scared of them. I think we're going to crush
them. It's people out here questioning if Baker can ever get to elite quarterback status. You over here talking about Baker.
No, Baker Mayfield, he's a good game manager, and that's it.
He does good commercials.
I like his commercials. He's a good leader of men, though. He seems to be a great leader, too.
I like his commercials. I ain't going to hold you. The commercials is fire. All right. Cowboys, Patriots. I'm going Cowboys. I think this is going to be a laugh fest. I think it's going to be hilarious to watch. So I'm going Cowboys in this one easy.
I hope they dog walk the Patriots.
Joker says Cowboys 38, Patriots 21.
That Cowboys offense is potent. Yeah, I'm going Cowboys in this one.
All right. Oh man. So I gotta say it because we're doing a lineup. Raiders Broncos. Oh, is that gonna be sad to watch? That's gonna be sad to watch. I'm sorry.
It ain't gonna be sad at all. Raiders gonna crush them.
I don't know, man.
What?
I don't know what that locker room is up to right now. Carl Nassib just took a leave of absence. I don't know, man. I don't know.
You meant the Broncos gonna crush the Raiders, right?
Carl Nassib, did he really take a leave of absence?
He did.
Yes,
because he's gay and he was offended.
I didn't say that.
Hey,
I didn't say that.
Carl, wait a minute.
I didn't say that. I said he took a leave of absence.
I'm saying it. Is it because of the gay comments he took a leave of absence?
I don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
This is why I brought up this question during the last show. Was it a mistake? Was it a mistake to let him resign instead of firing him?
Listen, all we know is that he took a leave of absence.
In the locker room who don't want to play. Like, yo, y'all should have fired him. I don't want to play for the organization.
It was a mistake to let him resign and not take action and let him go yourself. It was a mistake to do
that. So Broncos, I got the Broncos winning this game. Teddy Checkdown wins this one.
Yeah, I got Broncos.
That locker room was a mess.
Raiders, baby.
You going Raiders?
I'm going Raiders. Raiders is going to crush them. It's going to be a blowout too.
Oh, Joker.
They're going to be motivated. They'll be motivated. They'll be motivated to play, I think.
I'll make sure I'll be in the group chat to make sure as I watch that game. I'm gonna hit you up.
What time is that game?
That game is at 4:25. 4:25. Yeah.
So at 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm hitting you up. Like, what happened?
Write it down. Take a picture. Oh.
All right. The Sunday night football game. Steelers Seahawks.
They got a good defense, though. They do got a good defense.
They do have a good defense. They
do have a good defense.
Teddy Checkdown is gonna win this one. But Steelers Seahawks. Man, Russell Wilson is not playing. He has a broken finger.
But did you see Geno Smith when he came in the game?
Yeah. So just because you said that, I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
Yep. Just because you said that, I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. Just because you brought up Geno Smith, so I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Do you know who the last rookie quarterback was to beat Tom Brady?
Nope. Don't care.
It was Geno Smith.
Steelers.
Really?
I got the Seahawks in this game.
Okay. Carl?
Man, you know what?
Geno Smith is their quarterback.
Geno Smith looked good, though. He made all the right throws.
Wow.
He made all, like the dude, they lost. I thought they would have won that game if I don't know if that's Tyler Lockett or whoever it is, just like tripped over his own legs.
I can't believe we even having this conversation. Geno Smith is their quarterback.
I don't care.
He looked good though.
But listen.
Wow.
If they can do what they did to the Buffalo Bills, if they can do what they did to the Buffalo Bills, and I'm telling you, I feel like Ben Roethlisberger is getting better. He's throwing better passes. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. But I don't know. I still think it's gonna be a closer game than you think.
Geno Smith is the quarterback. What?
I mean, he took his
like, dude. Geno Smith is the starting quarterback this week. Just saying that. If y'all didn't get that, Russell Wilson is not playing.
Geno might have learned, man.
Yo, but see, this is my thing. I thought when he came in, when Russell got hurt, I thought it was like, I'm like, all right, he gonna be trash. He completed his first 8 passes. And he looked pretty good doing it. So it might be the system for him.
Dude, Pete Carroll got away, man. Do you remember that they was trying to start? Do you remember when Pete Carroll got away? He was trying to start Charlie Whitehurst. Like, anybody remember that?
Yeah.
And on that note, that's our picks for this week. Thank you for watching the Fan Cave. Thank you for watching the Fan Cave. For some reason, I'm the only person that recognizes that Geno Smith is the quarterback for the Seahawks this week. So, for myself, Kyle did Pittsburgh, so I respect it. But for some reason, D forgot that just.
It's going to be a competitive game, though. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I would not be surprised for this upset. There's been some upsets this year.
I got Seattle. by a field goal.
DK Metcalf. Like, they still got to check DK Metcalf and Lockett. I know the quarterback ain't all that, but he looked pretty good.
And he can run.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, that was the Fan Cave this week.
He looked better than Russell.
Yes, we're going to go ahead and end the show now. Because, for some reason, you guys just, you guys are just on another planet right now. Well, whatever. But no, that is our picks for this week. We do you guys want to do a pregame show Monday night? Y'all for that?
You might not be here. I don't have to be here. We're doing this mobile anyway, so if I got to go do it on the phone, like D there, then that's what I'll do. Are you on your phone, D, or are you on the computer?
No, I'm on the phone. I actually gotta get my computer fixed. I broke the screen by accident, so I gotta get that fixed.
We won the game. What do you mean you broke it? We won the game.
No, it was my son's bottle hit the screen by accident.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I gotta get the fix. So I already got the microphone. Y'all saw it. So I got the stuff.
Powerful baby bottle, man.
I know. I don't know what you put in. What is this bottle? A missile? Like
the glass?
It was empty.
Hey, whatever. They make stuff different now.
Yes, so.
All right, but that is our pick for this week. We appreciate everybody who tuned in. Joker, shout out to you for watching all the way through. We appreciate you. We're glad to have you back, bro. Glad you're healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our picks for this week. Thank you for everybody that watching. Make sure again to like, share, and subscribe. Geno Smith is the quarterback for the Seahawks. Had to throw that out there one more time.
Eat your words. Yo, you want to win a wager up?
Y'all know I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated with this.
Hey.
Listen, if Geno Smith wins, I want you wearing a toilet seat next week.
I'll do it. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Rookie quarterback to beat Tom Brady.
Wow. Anyway, so that is our show. We appreciate you guys joining us for the show. We will be back. We may do a pregame show Monday. Wow.
Or you might have to just wear a sticker on your forehead that said Geno Smith.
Yeah, I'll put it like this. If Geno wins, if the Seahawks win and Geno plays well, I will put on this box of Josh Jacks, I love Geno Smith.
No, don't do it on that. Don't you dare.
No, don't put it on there. Don't do that.
That's going to decrease the value of the Josh Jacks. You know what I'm saying?
Do like I did. Put it on a piece of paper and just hold it up.
I will hold up. I love Geno Smith if they do it. Well, you know what? Let's leave it to the people. If you're watching us on Facebook, if the Seahawks win, put in the comments what you think I should do. No X-rated stuff.
I don't even care.
No X-rated stuff.
Geno still balls out. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, as long as it doesn't have to involve, anything with children, having sex with old ladies for money, it's nothing like that, or any type of crime.
Yo, you know what? I didn't pick that Bengals-Detroit game, did I?
You did. You picked the Bengals.
I did.
The Bengals.
They made Dan.
What you gonna second guess yourself? Was he?
I'm gonna keep it on that. I feel like
you know what, yo. You know what? That's what I'm saying. You know what? You made the head coach cry, bro. You made the head coach cry.
They might be motivated in tears, man. And they've been pretty close to some of these games that they've been playing.
I'm picking Cincinnati. I don't care. I'm picking Cincinnati. I can't do it.
I'm about to say.
I can't do it. I'm picking Cincinnati.
So we close this out with some Bill stuff. Who is your breakout player this week? Who you got? Who's your
I want to see like Levi Wallace get a pick. I want to see him play well this week. I want to see him get a pick this week.
I think his coverage
I'm gonna say
top notch this year.
This week, I'm gonna say Cole Beasley because he do.
Yeah, he needs a breakout game. I
mean, he had a couple this year, so he has some couple 10-catch games. I'm going, my boy. I'm gonna go out there and say Singletary or Moss. I don't really know which one. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I feel like they give Moss more carries, man.
No, they gave him more catches out of the backfield. He was catching more out of the backfield.
Too. Like I feel like they're not. I feel like they're trying away from Singletary, and they use.
I think they were.
In the red zone. In the red zone, they don't even use Singletary in the red zone.
But I think they were using Moss more of a draw because everybody knows he's the power guy. So when he's running the backfield, they weren't expecting that. And he can run with the ball too. So I think they were using him as both. But I want to see Levi Wallace do something. Who's your breakout guy? You said Cole Beasley. So who's your breakout guy?
I want it to be Singletary, but I still think this is going to be Josh Allen. Josh, he is the heart and soul of this offense. Exactly. Diggs is due too. He caught the one or two long balls, but he just.
If y'all don't know, I traded him in fantasy. In our league. I traded him. Yeah.
You traded him for who?
Don't worry about it. Okay? Just don't worry about that. Wow. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. I traded him.
Who did you trade him for?
You could have called me. You could have called me.
Listen, why would you trade Diggs now? He hasn't done nothing yet. That Diggs is going to heat up.
Look, Look, the fact is he wasn't producing. And on my team, you got to produce.
So I traded him. You trade him and didn't let me know about it, though.
Hey, well, yeah, you
in
the chat.
Sam Darnold.
You in the chat. Oh, wow.
I hope you didn't start Darnold last game. You started
I would have gave you Terry McLaurin and somebody else for that man.
Oh, thanks.
Terry McLaurin?
Thanks, because it's after the fact now.
I wish you would have traded me, Diggs. I would have traded
I do have D. I do have Jamar Chase. Just throwing it out there.
See, I do have. You thought you was doing good with drafting Singletary, and now how did that turn out for you?
You got Jamar Chase on the team, so
stay away from Bills players. I feel like a jinx.
Dawson Knox is on the route.
Brady threw a pick. Even though
all right. Well, that is our show for this week. We will be back Monday evening for the pregame show.
Brady in fantasy.
Yeah, you do. For D, for Controversial Carl, for myself, Geno Smith. This has been the Fan Cave Sports Talk. We will see you guys Monday evening. Throw two fingers.
Go Bills.
Go Bills all day, son. All day, son. Go.